Hello and welcome to another video. In this video I want to talk about the controversy Baldur's Gate 3 evoked around the moment of its release. I live in Belgium, a small, seemingly insignificant country in Europe that's internationally mostly known for its beer and maybe also waffles. However, perhaps our most renowned international export product is a product of which most not even know that it originated with us, namely the Smurfs. Recently though, another product has been added to the list. Larian Studios' Baldur's Gate 3, a game that has been causing quite a stir, but not all of it has been positive. While it has received a lot of positive feedback from players and critics, it has also received some negative feedback, mostly from some of the big players in the industry. So, why would these big players be negative about the success of Baldur's Gate 3? Simple. They're afraid of it. They feel threatened by it, and rightfully so. It's a serious reality check and hopefully a wake-up call. The big players in the video game industry have gotten so big that they've lost touch with the customer. They're more concerned with making a profit than with making good games with great content. This has led to a decline in the quality of games, as well as to the introduction of such things as microtransactions, the small purchases that players can make in-game that can be used to buy new items, skills, or weapons. The big companies make a lot of money from these microtransactions, so they encourage customers to buy them, making the customer's game experience sometimes even completely depend on them, thus creating a pay-to-win situation, making the very ability to finish the game depend on how much one is willing to pay for it. The result is a crippled and diluted game. Hence, whereas it should give the customer a great experience from the start without extra payments on top of the purchase price, it far from delivers on that aspect. On top of that, it's also become way too common for games to be released buggy, unfinished, or even completely unplayable. This while they've been hyping the games so heavily and so far in advance that they drive everyone to pre-order them. To such a result that customers, understandably so, end up frustrated and completely disappointed from the start. If they can deliver a great finished product from the start, they also shouldn't promote it as such, because that's pure deception. All these things don't exactly boost nor contribute to the customer's trust in and satisfaction regarding the big players either. No, on the contrary. It's very frustrating and disappointing for customers who have just spent their hard-earned cash, and it can and should prevent them from buying any more games from these big players, let alone pre-order. Companies are way too focused on profit instead of delivering a solid end product that offers a great overall experience. They are in fact so focused on profit that they are blinded by greed and fail to see that this greed-driven focus makes them lose track of and even neglect the quality of the game, undermining their own chance to generate the very profit they so eagerly pursue in the process. Not to mention the severe brand and reputational damage it can do. Though customers are loyal, the companies must realize they'll only have so much credit until it runs out. And it can run out. Hence, instead of bashing a small independent studio that's doing well, the big players should take a look at what they're doing wrong and what this small independent studio is doing right. and learn from it. They need to focus on a qualitative end product that delivers a great experience from the start again. Focus on their customers. If they do this, they'll be rewarded by the customers. But if they don't, they'll eventually lose their customers and their market share. In short, the big players in the video game industry need to get their act together. They need to stop focusing on profits and start focusing again on delivering a solid end product that offers a great overall experience from the start. If they do this, they'll automatically reap the fruit of their labor, their reward, their then well-deserved profit, while in the long run simultaneously becoming again the successful and respectable companies they once were. Anyway, this is my personal take on the subject. What's yours? Let me know in the comments below. Like and subscribe, and thanks for sticking with me until the end. Take care, and until next time.